Hello students, welcome you all. Today we are going to practice about the numerical based upon the formulas which we have done already. So here let us revise what we have covered till date. We have completed electromagnetic spectrum, emission and absorption spectrum, line and continuous spectrum, Bohr's postulate we have covered, discovery of electron, proton, neutron, nucleus, Rutherford model, Bohr's model, and the dual nature of matter, that is de-Broglie relationship, lambda is equal to h upon mv. I hope you remember it. And uncertainty principle, that was delta x into delta p equal to or greater than h upon 4 pi. So let us do what formulas we usually use to solve this numerical. Let us understand with the numericals. So here these are the formulas which we have completed till date. Lambda is equal to c upon nu, or you can say c is equal to nu lambda, that formula. And the second one is E is equal to h nu. On substituting the value of nu, you will get E is equal to h c upon lambda. Based upon it, numerical will do. And delta E is equal to E2 minus E1. Change in energy is equal to E2 minus E1. On putting the value of E2 and E1, that is h nu, so thereby formula will become h into nu 2 minus nu 1. And we also know frequency of light is equal to 1 upon period or 1 upon time. So next formula here related to work function, it is not in our syllabus, so I will go to the next formula. There delta E is equal to change in energy is equal to 2.18 into 10 is to power minus 18 joule into 1 by Ni square minus 1 over Nf square. Ni is here initial orbit and Nf is a final orbit where the electronic transition is happening. The negative sign here, it will indicate the energy of emission and the wavelength of light emitted, that is, this is again a formula actually. Lambda is equal to hc upon E, or you can say E is equal to hc upon lambda. This formula already on the top we have already written there. E is equal to hc upon lambda. And next last formula here written on the screen, that is En, it is equal to minus 2.18 into 10 is to power minus 18 z square by n square joule per atom. This is the energy of nth orbit of Bohr's model of an atom. I hope you remember, that is energy of nth orbit. So let us see next formula. This formula is also important. The number of spectral line produced when an electron in nth level drop down to ground state is given by the formula n into n minus 1 over 2. This formula we will use to calculate the number of spectral line. Like in hydrogen spectrum, you must remember there were Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen, Brackett, Pfund. That series were there. That series were having certain spectral lines, number of lines. That lines only how you will calculate by this formula. I mean total how many will be produced, that will be calculated by this formula. Here n will be the orbit value from where the electron is jumping or jumping down, or transition is happening from which orbit, that is the n value here. We will practice about this also. Numerical will do. Radius of nth orbit of hydrogen atom was given by, I hope you remember that formula. Radius of nth orbit Rn is equal to 0.0529 nanometer into n square. And one more formula is there in another units. Rn is equal to 0.529 n square by z angstrom. So if you choose the unit angstrom, then the formula will be this. If you choose the unit picometer, then formula will be become Rn is equal to 52.9 n square by z picometer. These three formulas are same, but only the units are different. Formula values will also be vary accordingly. And one more formula we have done, that was Rydberg equation, that nu bar, that is wave number. Nu bar, wave number, which was inverse of wavelength. Nu bar was equal to 1 by lambda is equal to RH, that is Rydberg constant. Value was 109, or you can say 109677 into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. N1 and n2, these are the orbit values. n1 is will be always lower and n2 will be always higher. For example, here it is given. Okay, next formula is related with the de Broglie hypothesis, that was lambda is equal to h upon mv. And the last one topic which we have covered, that was Heisenberg uncertainty principle, that was formula was delta x into delta p equal to h upon 4 pi. On the place of delta p you can write down m delta v also, because you know momentum is equal to mass into velocity. On the place of p you can write down mv also, then it formula will become delta x into m delta v is equal to h upon 4 pi. And in some certain numerical, if a value of v is not been given to you, then you can use this formula, kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. You know, suppose kinetic energy is given to you but velocity not given to you, mass of the electron you know that one, and you can use this formula which is flashed on the screen here. Velocity will be equal to 2 into kinetic energy oblique m under the root. By using this formula you can calculate the value of v, and you can put that value of v into the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, and thereby you can calculate accordingly what they asked you. So let us practice the numerical. The first numerical here is related with the number of spectral line. What is the maximum number of emission lines when the excited electron of an hydrogen atom in n is equal to 6 drop to the ground state? Here electron is coming from 6th orbit. So hint, you know that formula. What was the formula? N into n minus 1 over 2. So here the value of n is 6. If you put the value of 6 into 6 minus 1 over 2, that means 6 into 5 over 2, that means 30 over 2, answer will come 15. So maximum number of lines you will get 15 here. Here you can see the answer, and you can verify it also, how it 15 lines are coming. You can see when the electron in hydrogen atom, when electron jump from 6th to 1st Lehman series, you can see how many lines are there, 5 lines. In Balmer series, how many spectral line you will get when electron jump from 6th to 2nd orbit? Total 4 lines. When electron jump in, then in Paschen series, 3 lines you will be getting. Bracket, 2 lines you will be getting. In P fund, 1 line only, because 6th orbit electrons will jump to 5th orbit, then you will get only 1 line. So in that way, if you sum up all this, you will be getting total 15 lines. You means this is a verification to total number of lines you are getting 15 here. Otherwise you can use that formula itself, n into n minus 1 over 2. Next numerical now. Calculate the wave number of for the longest wavelength transition in Balmer series of hydrogen atom. There's the Balmer series, mean n1 value has been already given. The Balmer series, what is n1 value? That is 2. To calculate the wave number, you know the formula for wave number. What was the formula? Wave number nu bar is equal to RH, that is value of Heisenberg constant 109677 into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. So here what things have been given to you for Balmer series? Ni, that is n1 you can say, or ni. Here it is 2. You all know Balmer series ni is equal to 2. Thus the expression of wave number will be nu bar is equal to, here wave number is equal to Rydberg constant value is meter. It is given 1.097 into 10 raised to power 7. It is in meters, meter. That's why this is the value. If you are using the value in centimeter, then value will be that only, 109677. Okay, so need not to worry. So formula is same only. So as you can see, after solving, putting the values here, nu bar will be equal to that RH value, then into 1 by 2 square. Why 2 is 2 square? Because initial it was ni, it was 2. So thereby 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 3 square. Now from where it came 3? So let us see here. And if you want to get the longest wavelength transition, then ni was 2, so nf would be 3, mean longest wavelength. So for getting longest wavelength, wave number should be minimum. You know wave number and wavelength both are inversely proportional. To get the value of wave number minimum, nf means nf should be minimum. So means if ni is 2, so nf should be 3 only. Nf cannot go more than 3, means it cannot be 4 5 6 7. No, it should be near to 2. That means if ni is 2, so nf would be 3 only. That is the reason nf they had taken here 3. So by using this formula, they calculated what new bar, that is wave number in meters. So if you are using that value RH 109677, then it will be in centimeters. That's it. So let us go to next numerical now. Calculate the wavelength of an electron moving with a velocity of 2.05 into 10 raised to power 7 meter per second. So here they are asking lambda to calculate, and given is V. For which formula will use? We will use the formula lambda is equal to H upon mv, because electron mass we already know, H value we all know, 6.626 into 10 to the 34 joule second. So we can easily solve this numerical. Let us see the answer here directly. You can see lambda is equal to H upon mv. By substituting all the values, you will get lambda is equal to 3.548 into 10 raised to power minus 11 meter. Answer. Now let us go to next numerical here. The mass of an electron is given by this mass value m is given. If its kinetic energy half mv square, kinetic energy means half mv square, we know the formula of kinetic energy, is given to you 3.0 into 10 raised to power minus 25 joule. Calculate its wavelength. Again lambda we have to calculate. So which formula will use? If you know, you can pause the video and you can try. The formula would be de Broglie relationship, lambda is equal to H upon mv. H value you know, m value given to you, v value not given to you. V value you can calculate by that formula, kinetic energy half mv square. From there you can equate this kinetic energy is given to you, and this will be equal to half mv square. From there you can calculate v value, you calculate and substitute in the formula, and you can easily calculate the answer. Okay, so at the last answer will be lambda is equal to 8.9627 into 10 raised to power minus 7 meter will be the answer. Let us go to next question now. Arrange the following type of radiation in increasing order of frequency. This question is related in the very first topic which we have started in the chapter here, electromagnetic spectrum. I hope you all remember electromagnetic spectrum was arrangement of electromagnetic radiation in increasing order of the frequency. R, M, I, visible, ultraviolet, then infrared, like that. I hope you remember R, M, I, radio, micro, infrared, visible, ultraviolet, then X-rays, then gamma rays. So on the basis of that, I hope you can easily arrange it, because that arrangement also was of increasing frequency. So you can see the answer would be a radiation of FM radio, then amber light, then radiation from microwave, then X-rays, then cosmic rays will come. This is the increasing order of frequency. Or decreasing order of wavelength, or reverse, frequency increasing order, but order will be reverse in case of if they ask for wavelength. Wavelength will be decreasing order. Okay. Next is question. If the velocity of electron in Bohr's first orbit is given, velocity is given v, calculate the de Broglie wavelength associated with it. Again the formula will use lambda is equal to H upon mv. Mass of electron everyone know, 9.1 into 10 raised to power minus 31 kg. V is been given to you, H value you know. Pause the video and try and verify your answer. Let us see the answer now. Answer would be 332 into 10 raised to power minus 12 meter. If in picometer you want to convert, then multiply by 10 raised to power 12, then it will be picometer. Then next question. Emission transitions in the Paschen series end at orbit n is equal to 3 and start from the orbit n, and can be represented as nu frequency is equal to 3.29 into 10 raised to power 15 hertz into 1 by 3 square minus 1 by n square. This is the frequency given to you. This value, whole value is of frequency. Calculate the value of n in the transition is observed at 1285 nanometer. Find the region of the spectrum also. Meaning given two things has been given to you, that one is new frequency and second is lambda, because nanometer 1285 nanometer, this is lambda has been given to you. So which formula we should use? Try it and verify the answer. You can see lambda is given to us 1285 nanometer, convert into meters, then 10 raised to power minus 9 will come, meter it will be converted, and nu has been given to you, this one. And already we know the formula, c is equal to nu lambda. That formula we know in the beginning we had done, c is equal to nu lambda. So from there you can calculate nu is equal to c upon lambda. C value everyone know, 3 into 10 raised to power 8. Lambda has been given to us, so that we will put the value, we will calculate new value. It will come nu is equal to 2.33 into 10 raised to power 14 second inverse. This is new which we have calculated. And in the question itself also new value has been given to us. If you see the question once again, new value already have been given to us, and we also have been calculated the new value. So both are new, in both are frequency, so we will equate both these two, the new value which has been given to us and new value which we have calculated right now. So we will equate both these values, and we can easily calculate a value of n, and n will come equal to 5 approximately. Means in this question, one frequency we have calculated by using the formula nu is equal to c upon lambda, and one new value has been given already in the question to us, and we equated both these two, and we got the value of n in this way. So we have covered all the numerical maximum we have covered. So thank you very much for watching it.